Well, welcome back. Are you happy? I'm happy. More importantly, do you want to be happy? Psychologist George Pratt says that the key to happiness can be unlocked.
That's right. In his new book, Code to Joy, he offers a 4-step solution to finding happiness. And he joins us this morning to talk about the importance of the mind and body connection. And is that where most of us are really going wrong?
Well, Amy, you're exactly right. What we do in the book is to actually explain why are we not happy. We are actually born and meant to be happy, and then along the way things get complicated. So our natural state is happiness. Basically, life-limiting beliefs get developed along the way, and they interfere with our being able to express our true nature. So what happens is we teach people in the book to deal with 3 things. One is the subconscious. The subconscious, by the way, is 1 million times more powerful than the conscious mind, 1 million times faster. So it helps to use the subconscious. Most things are subconscious. Your emotional state is actually subconscious. If you think, oh, I got over that already, it's no big deal, and you're check the present, it still is a big deal. So you want to do the conscious mind, which is kind of a small part of it. Subconscious, big deal. And then we have the body's electrical system. We actually are electrical. If we're in the hospital, we have EKGs, EEGs. Right. So we're using that too. We also have electrical circuits within us, sometimes called the acupressure system. So we use all of these things together to teach people how to get over these. So what we did was we identified 7 basic beliefs that we teach people how to get over in a 4-step process. So in the beliefs, what happens is they get fused usually at a pretty early age. We have no conscious filters up until about age 6. 6 to 12 we have some. After that we can still get affected too. So if you think about over your life what happens, it can be really kind of challenging. For example, someone just had attended one of my seminars, and she had, at age 3, she'd had a fear of water, and she couldn't actually drink out of glass. It's funny.
Now you need
I'm resonating with that.
With the water.
And so, what happened is, she had avoided doing that all that time. Her father was at the seminar with her, and we identified that at age 3, she was taken over by a wave while they were in the water. She totally forgot it consciously. He said, "Oh my God, I remember that." Gave her a treatment with the methods from the book, and that cleared, and she actually went swimming the next day. Wow. Here's somebody that had to take a shower. She couldn't take a bath because of the fear of water.
And are these just tips? Do we have tips as well, doctor?
Right. We have the main thing is how to clear these deep things off your hard drive. But additionally, yes, you want to eat sanely. You want to exercise consciously. You want to actually surround yourself in fractals, we call it. Fractals are it's a great word. Fractals. Sounds like Fraggle Rock. Fractals are irregular patterns in nature. The ocean waves, we were talking about that, yes. And the clouds, leaves, anything with an irregular pattern in nature has a calming effect subconsciously. So if you're doing something else, even if it's in the background, it can reduce the stress level. Activation of the parts of the brain with the fight, flight, or freeze processing center, the amygdala and the stress hormones, can decrease it up to 60%. Wow. Without doing anything else. And then also taking time for renewal, mental, physical, spiritual renewal, and then connecting with others.
So meditation, things like that. Oh,
absolutely. Mindfulness meditation is a great thing, but those things only really work when you clear the problem. Many times people don't know what the problem is, so we teach people in the book how to identify it. There was an episode with a woman that came to me, very successful at one time. She'd seen psychiatrists in New York, London, San Francisco. My office is in La Jolla, and nothing worked. And so in the first session, we identified that with this technique that's in the book, that she had some trauma at age 7. And I said, "What happened at age 7 that's interfering with your ability to succeed?" She said, oh my goodness, I hadn't thought of it till now. When I was 7, I was paid a quarter by my aunt to help her move. At the dinner with my parents that night, they humiliated me and berated me for taking money, and she had had a negative belief about being worthy of money, and she had an unworthiness and was self-sabotaging. That corrected. She put the business back together, happy and successful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And for more information about Dr. Pratt's program and his book, just go to our website, kcal9.com, and look under Seen on TV. And thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in, Dr. George
Thanks,
Pratt.
Amy.
We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Sky.
It was great to meet you.
Nice to
Thanks
meet
for
you.
being here.